Um, so if you can please, George, you need to wear your mandatory hat.
Thanks.
Yes, this is so now it's Team Blue versus Team Blue. So is everything ready to go?
Not yet.
We're working on it. Only Hoodie missing now, so we have the players on stage. It's not on stream, but we can see it here in the audience. They are preparing with the...
And we have a thumbs up.
We do. Well then, then we start. Hands on table. 3, 2, 1, hack. So it's a bit easier now in the quarterfinals because the contestants have already been fighting with the machines. They know how to use them. Walter is running for some prepared scripts. And we have 0day.py running. Both players choosing binary linear for their analysis. But different level of abstraction. But you can change that. So for those of you who haven't used binary linear as a tool, you can sort of scale it going either in the assembler level or a higher instruction level to when several instructions are used as a function call or a logic operation. So we should see an example of here. We have quite high-level calls to functions. Oh, okay. George is now looking at the what this could be. Great choice of variable name here by Walter. But ASTF is quicker to write. Yeah, both players seem to have moved on from analysis and starting writing the analysis, like the exploit scripts. So we have another similar tool choice, both players going for Tmax to split the terminal into several. We have some screenshot time again. Maybe, I don't know if the control and function keys were swapped again, but they will find out. So we have some scripted output here. Seems good. But is it the right way to do it? We don't know. We'll see. Both players attempting to write exploit scripts and running them. They have both identified that there is a format string vulnerability in the program, and they are it's a printf call without a set where the user can set the format string, and that can lead to interesting behavior, which you can sometimes control. If you know your hexadecimal characters, you can see here that there are a lot of like 2570, which is %p, if my ASCII table is up to date, which prints out data as pointers, which also was what we saw in the terminal output. It was a bit interesting to see, like, these are 32-bit binaries, and even though the pointers there are only 32 bits, the pointers that were printed out were 64 bits. So I'm not sure that is a part of libc that is used. But if anyone knows, please tell me. So we are approaching 8 minutes, which means we have 2 more minutes to go before we need to either see if they are close or if they are solving it. So both players are using the built-in format string payload function from Pawn Tools. They seem to run into problems with that. Wonder why. So we have 10 minutes here. How are we on time-wise? Maybe I should tell both the teams players something. Then can you please double-check your static analysis once again? Thumbs up if you heard that. Yes, and we have Walter clocking in at 10:44. Good job. So we prepare for the next round, and if we can get the bracket up. So next up will be XCR versus Magic Frank. Where is your hat? Go fetch it. So we're still doing the setup for the... Does it look okay? Can we get the terminal check from the engineering? Does it look okay? We have a proper hat check passing now. Great. Are we ready to go? Great. So hands on the table. 3. No. 3, 2, 1. Hack. Here we go. The players download the program and start their analysis. We have seen this before. So we have Ghidra by XCR and Ida by Magic Frank. Very similar progress from both sides. They are analyzing the program, finding the main function, and they are looking at the program code. So we actually have identical screens sort of now by both teams. So they are very, very close game so far. Trying now to read the code and find the vulnerabilities.
And Magic Frank starts working on this solve script, I think, maybe.
XCR still on static analysis.
I would actually say a mix of static and dynamic, maybe.
So now we look at Magic Frank in IDA, and we have, I think, think both players have figured out what they will need to do and what they will need to put together. And we have another round of PHP from XCR. Really nice to see. Both players have identified the win function, and this is where they will try to make the program end up in. But to get there, they will need to write to the memory. Yeah, both players have identified that this program also has format string vulnerability, and they are now trying to get their format strings together. Format strings can be exploited in many different ways, but if you want to write to memory, there is a special way to doing that, and that is by outputting the amount of bytes that you want to actually write to a memory address. Sometimes this can lead to a very strange looking output from the program. But we will see what this will look like. Alexander, have you exploited any format string vulnerabilities?
No, I actually don't play pawn at all.
Yeah, but then it's more interesting to see. So
Yeah.
format string vulnerabilities where they were really huge during like 2 years before people found out that, oh, maybe we should take care of our format strings. And then now you get compiler warnings whenever you try to use them. But they are quite nice from an educative perspective, that what happens when you sort of inject data into the control flow. And the concept is also quite easy to explain. It gets a good knowledge of the stack buffer memory layout as well.
It sure sounds like it.
We're closing in on 6.5 minutes, so 3.5 minutes more. Comparing output from the hex dump here, see what we get. One of the nice things with the format string vulnerabilities is that you can both leak memory from the process and write to memory. So it's a convenient vulnerability from that perspective. You can first leak something and then write something. Eight minutes. 2 more until we sort of need to decide if they are close or if we are need to choose a winner. I'm trying to figure out which player has made the most progress here. And yeah, they have a slightly different approach, but I would let this move on for maybe 1 minute more and see if they get it. We're at 10 minutes now. Feels close until you start. Yeah, I will let this go on for a little bit more. I am. So after this session, we will do one last final round for the quarterfinals. But this looks close now with the exploit script being written here. See if it works on the first attempt. Maybe. Yeah, so I think both players have identified something a bit strange with this program. Have you in the audience seen it? We will need to cut in 15 seconds. Yeah, we need to cut there. Thank you. So if you need to make analysis here of who came the furthest, I think you both found out that it was not really raw formal strings going on here.
Yes. Yes. So what's a little bit strange is that we are used to doing like person D is printing a decimal and person P should be a pointer. But when you do person P instead, you get a decimal integer. So that's strange. And so my intuition is that person D is actually person S, so it would be used to leak
Yeah.
data, and person C should be person N, but it doesn't work, so I must be wrong.
Did you also find that out? Like,
I just found out that the printf wasn't
Yeah.
actually printf, and probably after him, and then I started.
So it looks like from we look at the solving script here, we have XDR actually implementing this
yeah, it's
other.
probably more ahead than me.
Yeah. So I would, in this case, team XDR.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Good round. So we're preparing for the next round. Last quarterfinal will be Zhangzhou Li versus Levitating Lion. And the hat check is passing for both of you. Welcome up on stage. We will be setting up the machines just shortly. So welcome up. So this will be the last one versus one round for today. We will tomorrow, after the CTF has closed, we will be running the final, the semi-finals and the finals. So we will not take any play game time from the actual CTF. So are we doing? Great. Yeah, can we get like a type check on the screen so we see that they are running? Yes. Yes. And good. Yeah. Now, are we ready? Good. So, the final match for today, Zhangzhou Li versus Levitating Lion. Hands on table. 3, 2, 1. Hack away. So the challenge scripts are downloaded, and we have started the analysis and the exploit writing. Both players here are using IDA. And let's see what they find out here in this program. Wow. Now let's just see if copy paste is working or not. No. Levitating line working on the exploit script, but I am a bit more interested to see what Zhangzhou Li is doing here, because we have exploit at 2:32. Good game. Thank you, and thank you for watching. This is all for today. We will continue after the CTF has concluded tomorrow. Thank you.